Have you ever had that super frustrating moment on a call where you're trying to figure out if someone said B or P? Well, there's a universal system designed to solve that exact problem. And today, we're going to break it all down. This is our guide to the universal phonetic alphabet. We have all been there. You know the feeling. You're on the phone, you're trying to communicate something important, and you hit that wall of confusion. You know the drill, right? Wait, was that a B as in boy or a P as in Peter? Or the classic M like Mary or N like Nancy. It feels like such a tiny thing in the moment, but that little bit of static can cause some really big headaches. And it's not just a minor annoyance. The stakes can actually be pretty high. One single wrong letter could send an important email to the wrong person, it could mess up a software license key, or totally change a flight confirmation code. The bottom line is, accuracy really, really matters. But thankfully, there is an absolutely elegant, globally recognized solution to this problem. It's a system that was specifically designed to just crush confusion and create perfect clarity. And it's called the Universal Phonetic Alphabet. So what is it? It's a standard set of code words, one for each letter. And these words were chosen so carefully to be incredibly distinct and easy to understand, even if you're talking over a crackly radio or a phone call with terrible reception. The whole mission behind it is so simple and so powerful: to achieve zero ambiguity. To make absolutely sure that when you say a letter, it is understood correctly on the very first try, every single time. So you're probably thinking, okay, great, another thing to memorize. But honestly, it is so much easier than you might think. We're going to break it all down into two really simple parts. All right, first up, let's tackle the first half of the alphabet, which runs from alpha all the way to Mike. The whole key here is that the words are designed to sound as different from each other as possible, making them almost impossible to confuse. We kick things off with Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo. Just listen to those for a second. Hear how different each word sounds? There is just no way you're going to mistake Bravo for Delta, even with a ton of background noise. These are the building blocks. Building right on top of that, we have Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliet. And again, you can hear it. Each one is phonetically unique on purpose. Foxtrot and Golf use totally different sounds, and that's exactly the point. And to finish off the first half, we've got Kilo, Lima, and Mike. Simple, clear, and everyone around the world recognizes them. And that's it. That's part one, all built on that principle of being distinct. Okay, ready for part two? Let's keep that momentum going and jump into the second half, from November all the way to Zulu. You're about to see the exact same brilliant design at work here. Here we go. November, Oscar, Papa, Quebec, Romeo, and Sierra. Now, words like Quebec and Romeo are perfect examples of design. They have these unique multi-syllable sounds that make them pop, you know? They just stand out immediately on any kind of connection. Next up, you get these really strong, punchy words: tango, uniform, Victor, whiskey. These words have these hard consonant sounds, like that sharp T in tango or the V in Victor, that are literally engineered to just slice right through any static or interference. And we finish strong with X-ray, Yankee, and Zulu, three more unmistakable words to complete the whole set. And just like that, you've got the entire alphabet, from Alpha to Zulu. So, knowing the words is one thing. But now let's talk about the real genius of this system. This is its superpower. This is how it specifically targets and just eliminates the most common ways we get things mixed up. Just take a look at this. That classic mix-up, M versus N, solved. You use Mike and November. They sound nothing alike. The confusion between B and P, it just disappears when you use Bravo and Papa. And it's the exact same idea for D and T with Delta and Tango. It's brilliant. And this right here really shows you the core idea. This wasn't just some random list of words somebody came up with. No, this was an engineered solution. This table shows exactly how those tough letter pairs are intentionally split up by words that are phonetically miles apart. It's a system truly designed for accuracy. Now, this system is obviously essential for pilots in the military, but what about the rest of us? Let's talk about how you can actually put this code to work in your everyday life. Once you start listening for it, you realize the phonetic alphabet is everywhere. Aviation, police and fire departments, customer support centers, IT pros spelling out those long license keys, they all depend on it. And now we can add a new name to this list, you. Seriously, try it. The very next time you're spelling your name or your email over the phone, give it a shot. Instead of saying, "My name is John, John, try Juliet, Oscar, Hotel, November. You are going to be amazed at how much cleaner and faster that conversation goes. So there it is. You now have this incredibly powerful tool for clear communication right at your fingertips. The only question left is, how are you going to use it?